It's been 3 months now since I left my full-time corporate job with no job lined up due to burnout. I can't believe that it's already been 3 months. It sounds like a lot of time, and at the same time, it sounds like it's not a lot of time for being on a 6-year nonstop ride. So what have I been up to in the last 3 months? You can say that I've been learning to slow down, but I haven't actually done too much resting in the last 3 months. In fact, it's only been in the 4th month that I've been allowing myself to rest, resting more deeply, learning how to rest without guilt. In the past 3 months, I've been establishing healthy routines where I'm intentionally making sure that I'm taking care of myself. For example, I started a solid exercise routine, and I've been continuing to cook healthy for myself. I've been keeping to a good sleep schedule too. I've been slowly clearing out my home of old things that no longer serve me to have around. I've been slowly clearing out things that belong to my mother, who passed away 2.5 years ago, which I couldn't really bring myself to go through before. I'm proud of myself right now that I've been tackling that project with a good amount of momentum for now. In the 2nd month of leaving my job due to burnout, my 2 dogs, one of which is a senior 17-year-old and one is a teenager who's 5 years old, had unexpected emergency situations happen at the same time, if you can believe it. And I was able to be there for them in their recovery, to help them to recover. But I was also able to catch their emergencies in good timing so that they could recover. Why? Because I was at home with them. And that to me is priceless. I've been able to start to dream again too about how I can start to live my life on my own terms. Because over the last 6 years that I've mostly been grinding for others. I'm not resentful about grinding for my mother though. I was her caretaker and caregiver until I no longer could be. I was her health advocate too. I did and I was a lot of things for my mother. It did all take a toll on me, but I had to keep going. I grinded at work because I've been the type of person who gives my all to any endeavor that I commit to. I enjoyed what I was doing, and at one point it felt like my work was actually getting recognized, and I was building traction for real growth. But then it just stopped. It stopped because the people who were acknowledging me, they moved on, or they passed away. Doors shut, and even though I knew they had, I still worked for other doors to open for me, but they didn't. No matter how much I strategized. I worked through COVID, the pandemic, without any break, and I never worked from home either. While everyone I knew got to work from home and feel a sense of protection and safety within their bubbles, not me. I went to work every single day. On top of that, this is when my mother started to get really ill, and I lost several family members and friends during this time. Because of the COVID restrictions and the pandemic as a whole, I didn't even get to have the proper closure or that I would have if it wasn't for this pandemic. Well, over the last 6 years, I've been hyper vigilant. I've been in a survival mode with my defenses having to be up most of the time to protect my loved ones and to protect myself from, well, a crap load of politics and grief in major areas of my life: relationships, career, money, health, and well-being. Yes, I've been exhausted. And yes, now is the time I'm taking to heal myself and restore myself to a sense of wholeness that I lost along the way in these past 6 years on this journey. In the last 3 months, I haven't been trying to put the pieces of my life back together. It's not a time for that. Why not? Well, I haven't been called to put the pieces of my life back together because I have become a different person after the heaviness of carrying the loss and the grief that I have gone through during those past 6 years. Instead, I'm being called to build up my life force energy, build it back up so that I can meet who I am today and support who I want to be tomorrow. Recently, in this 4th month, I've been allowing myself to rest more deeply and to learn about the gifts of rest. I've also been allowing myself to soften and to let a more feminine aspect of myself emerge. I've begun to open up my heart space again, and that has felt really good. I've been opening myself up to trust in ways that I haven't been able to before. And I'm starting to feel myself again, but at the same time, I'm starting to get to know who I am now. I'm proud of myself for having the courage to stand up for myself, step into the unknown, uphold my core values, and gain even more clarity about what my values are, what really matters to me, and trusting in myself and my spiritual allies, which include God and guardian angels, to provide for all of my needs, spiritual and physical. Right now, I'm giving myself grace and gently working on integrating the life lessons that loss and grief have taught me. I can't know exactly how this is going to look in the coming months, but as long as I know that I can trust and believe in myself, all will be well. For those of you who can relate to a season of loss, grief, burnout, and healing, know that you're not alone, even if it seems like it. Let me ask you this. Are you in a place in your life right now where you need to discern if it's time to make a change, a pivot, a course correction of some kind? What might your higher self be trying to tell you? If you're feeling like you need to make a change in your life, but you're not sure how or what, employ your guardian angels. They're always nearby, and you can ask them for the help you need and then believe that you're worthy of receiving it. In your life, I encourage you to be courageous. Give yourself space, a space of grace where you can rest deeply, enabling you to start healing from the chaos of life, restoring your sense of wholeness. Better yet, let's do this together. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel to help me grow a supportive community for women like you and I. It's your Urban Angel, and I will catch you in the next video.